Welcome to Red Flag News. I'm your host, JD the Kraken, and we have a fun-filled episode for you tonight of nothing but true news. But first, there's no camera over there, but first, we got some news that Brett Ian Landry is a lizard person.
Good evening, everyone. I appreciate you taking the time to listen. There's something I've needed to share for a long while, something about who I really am. The truth is, I'm not exactly human. I am, in fact, a lizard person.
It all makes sense. It makes sense now. Why is he a lizard person? I don't know, but it explains why he's such a piece of crap. Up next, King Singpetty has something to say.
Introducing the Crisp Cap, the world's first and only toaster helmet. Drop in bread, pull the lever, and let the built-in Jellifier do the rest.
Hands-free toast enjoyment? Check. Executive level snacking? Double check.
Whether you're working, gaming, or lounging, Crisp Cap keeps the crunch coming.
Vladimir Koloff is actually Suge White.
It's absolutely mind-blowing. They're the same person. I think I needed those. Anyway, up next, here's a couple words from our sponsors.
Some nights, you just want to shine. New Nightlight multivitamins, packed with essential vitamins, minerals, and our exclusive Night Bloom extract. One capsule, and I'm glowing all evening, inside and out. Energy, immunity, confidence, plus a subtle luminescence that turns heads.
Some days feel heavier than the clouds, so we made water that understands.
Crisp bubbles, zero sugar, real spring vibes.
Emo water. Hydrate how you feel.
It's going to be supposed to be cold next week, so we're going to hear from our not so much a weatherman, Murdo Brown.
Now hold on, JD. I got some exclusive weather from the weatherman himself, Ice Daddy, and I'm telling you right now, son, this week is finna be the coldest, and I mean the coldest. And let me tell you something else, son. I'm your daddy. She's my daddy. He's my daddy. Everybody's my daddy, son.
Thanks for that, meteorologist, Daddy Ice. Up next, Asher Andrews has some new information about another overturned truck heading towards Poplarville, Mississippi.
Thanks, JD. Reports are coming in that yet another truck containing infectious monkeys is overturned. This truck headed from Houma, Louisiana to Poplarville, Mississippi. We're being told that these monkeys are highly contagious and are infected with HIV, chlamydia, gonorrhea, hepatitis A, B, C, D, E, F, and G, and every single type of herpes known to man. If you see these three monkeys, be warned. They will try to touch your tips. Back to you, JD.
Go to commercial.
Introducing Raza Rayleigh's Hoochie Daddy Oil, a rose-scented blend that turns skin into pure satin. One pump, and the glow is undeniable. Non-greasy, all-day shine, all-night confidence. Smell like roses, look like trouble. Hoochie Daddy Oil.
And we're back. It seems like Singpet is on the trail of where Asian Allen is.
JD, it's your boy Singpet with some more breaking news. I think this is the ICE detention center. I think this is where Agent Allen is at. Check it out. This looks very detention-y. I'm gonna go have a look around.
Absolutely crazy. We've learned a lot of stuff tonight. Brett Ian Landry's a lizard person. Suge White is Vladimir Koloff. And we got the weather from Daddy Ice. And we learned about the monkeys getting overturned again, going towards Poplarville, Mississippi. Watch out for those tip touchers. Yep. It seems like Singpet has found some information.
Breaking news, I searched for about 2 minutes and I could not find him, and I really don't care.
Well, that was definitely some information. We still don't know where Asian Allen is. And now, a very special segment with Kimber Fox, What the Fox?
and welcome to What the Fox, your favorite nature segment. I'm your host, Kimber Fox. Now, before us, we have a great specimen. It's beautiful. Maybe a pine, maybe aspen, maybe, I don't know. It's a really cool tree though. Let's try to climb it. Let's see. No, there's no footing there. Oh, what about, there's kind of footing right here. What? Oh, there's nothing for me to grab onto. Well, no one said that foxes were great climbers, so we'll just edit that out later. All right, let's go. I don't remember what poison ivy looks like, but it's probably okay, right? Yeah, it's fine. So, well, that's a really big hole. I don't know. That might be a den that's not mine. So I'm gonna back up and walk away slowly. I don't know where I'm at, guys. Stay tuned. I got lost really fast. I had to call for help. Bye.
I think she's lost. We'll check back in with her next week. In case you missed this week's DigiStrap Life Hacks with Asher Andrews, we have it for you right here. It's better than 98% of all other life hacks.
Hi, and welcome back to another episode of DigiStrap Life Hacks with Asher Andrews. I'm your Gulf Coast DigiStrap champion, Asher Andrews. And this week's life hack goes out to any of you has-been, out-of-work professional wrestlers that are bitter that the current crop of rookies have accomplished more in just a few short years than you have in your entire career. Well, if this sounds like you, here's what you do. Get on Facebook and type out a long, vague post about it. Talk about how all the rookies don't deserve their accomplishments, and about how you're better than the overwhelming majority of the wrestling roster in the area. It'll finally get people talking about you again, and you might even get a booking out of it. Yeah, it'll have to be at one of those new unbiased promotions, since you've burned bridges with pretty much every other promotion in the area. And yeah, you might get gassed 3 minutes into your match, and you might go home crying because you got bullied. But you will have shown all those rookies what a real professional wrestler looks like. And that's been your Gulf Coast DigiStrap Life Hack of the Week. Tune in next week for another life hack.
Absolutely crazy. Nobody does life hacks better than Asher Andrews. I put a lot of his ideas into my personal life, and they work wonders. Now let's hear a couple words from our sponsors.
My blinker stopped working again. Got anything for that?
Sure do.
New Bright Turn Blinker Fluid, designed to keep turn signals smooth, bright, and reliable. Just pour it in, twist the cap, and you're back to blinking, steady and strong. One bottle lasts up to 10,000 blinks, so you can signal with confidence all season long.
Thank you for watching this week's episode of Red Flag News. Don't forget, George Red Shoe Strong is still canceled, and tonight, in like 3 hours, maybe 4 hours, I don't know, whatever 7 p.m. is, the first ever episode of New Music Tuesday right here on Cracking a Cold One. We have a new band being debuted. Nobody has ever heard their music before. They've got about an hour worth of music, and it'll be right here live on this channel at 7 p.m. We'll see you then.